Hey everybody, I wanted to come on and show y'all how I do my envelope flaps. I've had several people ask how I've done that, so I thought I'd just make a video just strictly on that. I have created this digital kit myself, and I will try to leave a link down below, and y'all can use it however you want. It's free, and just let me know what y'all think, if y'all like it or not. And then I just went up and I inked around everything, and then I used cotton candy spellbinders, celebrations, and inked up around it. And it's pretty simple. I copied or printed all the papers out, and just kind of cut them to however I wanted the envelopes. And you can have as many envelopes as you want. You don't have to have this many. I just thought I would make it easier for y'all to see how it was done. And I've just kind of paper clipped them on here so I could kind of remember how I was doing it. So we'll take the first one first and cut the envelopes down to the size that you want, but be sure all your envelopes have those little flaps right there, because that's what you will be gluing to the inside. And I glued these the exact same size, because on some of this is just junk mail envelopes that I've used, and some of them have writing on the ends, and I wanted to be able to cover that. So and I'm just using 3-in-1 beacon glue. And they're very simple once you get the hang of it. It's just getting them figured out how you want them to go. So this one we will take and tuck and believe. Oh, I was gonna tell you also, like this one, when you cut it, you had a little pocket, so you can kind of use that as a pocket if you want. Some of them you can leave, sew them all up or however you want, and then you'll tuck that one in there, kind of place it where you want, like that, and just kind of glue your flap. But when you make sure that you leave enough that it goes over and you're able to fold it over. Okay, so this one we'll take out. We'll glue it. And I have before sewn around these to give it just more detail. For the sake of time, I just decided I'd glue them. Make sure that goes in like that. And then we'll come over. And it's easier to do on this envelope than on here, so you don't get glue on the side and then it won't close up. And I find that this is just a good way to use up all of the junk mail that you have, if you're like us. So there's 2 down. So then you'll want to go in. Let's see. You want it like that. So you'll glue there's the inside of that envelope. So you'll take some more glue and glue it on this flap. Kind of center it how you want it. Make sure it's able to close. Okay, there's that one. And I know most digital kits anymore are more vintage looking, and which I do love the vintage look. See how that one didn't close? I need to move that down some. And I do like the the vintage look. But with everything going on, I kind of wanted just a little bit of color. So that's why I went with this orange. Okay, so now I'm going to come back over here, and this will be the back side of this. So that's kind of why I created this kit. And you could, that color that I used, that cotton candy, it's not a true cotton candy. Let me see here. It's more of a, I don't know if you really can get a good, very, very, very light color. That's why I kind of went with that. Just kind of highlight the colors in here, yellows and pinks and peaches. Okay, so there is that one. And it will go like that. Now we'll work on this side. The same with this one. We'll just repeat the process. Now this one is not included on the kit. This is my very own paper that I made out of junk mail again. And I just shredded it, and I don't know if you can see. Got a lot of texture in there, which I really like, which I thought would go good with this. And it's pretty thin. You might, if you use it, you might have to go in there and put some more glue down, since it's not as smooth. Okay, now this side. Now I'll stick. And this one, this was a odd shape from somebody sent my son wanted him to sign up for a credit card, and it had that little notch at it, and I really hated to waste it because it was a neat looking envelope. So I just took the envelope and traced my paper around there. So this one I'm going to stick. How am I going to do this? Because this one's on this side. Well, I still want it on this side though, I think. Yep. So I'm just going to glue it down. I hope all of y'all are doing safe during all of this. Maybe one of these days we'll get back to our normal lives. My son is stationed over in Spain right now, and he called today and said they were getting to go to work today. It's the first time they've got to go to actual work. They've been having to put up makeshift hospital tents and stuff. So he was pretty excited about that. So maybe one of these days we'll get back to our normal lives. And this one, I'm going to leave the top open. I left enough room down there so I could leave the top open, and then you can kind of stick down in there inside like a big O. Whoop. I was lifting the long again. Let me get this done first, and then I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, and this, when you cut the envelope, sometimes you cut off the deal. So what you can do then is just run a little bead of glue down, and you could write this, just leave this glue all around all 4 edges, or you could leave the top open, like right there. You can stick a little pocket, or you could have left the side open. And there is that one. So now you want to go and take this one, and place it on that side. Then you'll want to do the same with this side. So that's what your back will look like that right there. And then, now that we've got all this done, let me show you what it looks like. Let me get you a little deal. Got a little tag you can put right there. This one is pretty deep, so you just might just use that for a journaling card. And I love that little bicycle. I thought it was so cute. This one is open here, so you might kind of seal one of these sides, whichever one you want. Could have come in from the bottom if you wanted. But you can come and have a little pocket there. Like I said, you could have a pocket there. And then this one is the one that I really liked how it was. You could, it'd be a deep pocket, but you could, well, somewhere. Oh, I bet that was glued. Okay, well, maybe you can't use that for a pocket. I should have checked that. But then you have this. So what you'll want to do is, when you get ready, and I'll come back tomorrow or the next day with how I want to use this, but then you will take, let me see if I have, I don't know. Oh, here's a sheet. Then you'll want to take, say this is part of your journal that you're wanting to put it in. Then you'll take this and you'll glue the back side of all of that to that, like that. And then you will have, say you'll have this, and you'll open it up. And you can go that way. And then you can go that way. So that's it, guys. Like I say, I'll finish it up. I've made several different little envelopes to go with the kit. There's that, and here's another little envelope. And I think there's like 6 or 7 pages. Some of them I've cut out for that. And here's that little bicycle. It was on a whole page. And then yellow roses. I should have printed off just all of the pages before I cut them off. And there's, I don't know if you really can see the pinks and peaches and yellows in there. And then I just made little journaling cards. The butterflies, the yellow roses, just more of the peach and pinks paper. And then I made library cards and pockets, both sides. And that one comes out. And then just regular pockets, more of those. And then, let's see, I think there was 5 different tags. And things I just punched and put eyelets in, and then some of them will have seri silk, and then others have hemp string in it. Those are all the bookmarks. And I think that's all that's in this kit. Oh, here's some little hearts. And I was trying out different inks that I wanted to use to ink them up. So I used all of them, and I wasn't that impressed with any of them, so I really don't know if I'll use them or not. Maybe just little text spots. Give it some little dimensions. And that's it, guys. Y'all stay safe, and remember, check on your neighbors and the elderly, and I will talk to you later. Thank you. Okay, guys, I want to come back. I forgot to show you these that was in the kit. These are just little belly bands. These are the tiny ones. The roses, and the bikes, and the butterflies. And then here's a big belly band, and it's with the roses. And then I made 2 tiny little ephemera envelopes to go with it too. But I just wanted to show y'all that those were in the kit too. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.